Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Crypto Crow. It is currently 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am pretty pumped because I've got a really big interview coming up tomorrow, and I'm excited about it because this is a project, THETA. THETA is a project that I've been bullish on for a long time. Actually, I pulled up an old video. This is an old video I did back, it was January of 2018, where I bought into THETA at 29 cents. And it was already going up a bit at the time, but it had gone up. Wow, my haircut looked terrible. Can't say too much for my haircut now. But anyway, I bought into THETA and I completely forgot all about it. I forgot that I bought the coin. When I say grow your coins, I really mean it, because I have not sold anything I bought since the beginning. Okay. So, and I forget sometimes because I went on a little mini rampage at one point and I just bought a lot of random stuff that I was into, and I still have them. So it'll be interesting to see how a lot of that stuff comes about. But THETA token is where it's at, and I am interviewing their head of strategy tomorrow, which is going to be Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you like the content that I put out about THETA, well, you know what? I've got a link in the description here with my GFuel address. Tip me some GFuel, because as soon as I get my streaming key situated tomorrow, I'm going to start streaming on THETA. And if you support me being there, let me know, because I'm going to be using some of that TFuel to bump up what I can with that channel and try and get some more subscribers and see how much I can grow over there. Now, there's so much happening, but this is THETA on a chart right now. It's currently sitting at 53 cents, and it's been kind of bobbling a little bit. But if you look at it, this is a 5-minute chart. So let's look at it on a 4-hour. Okay. On a 4-hour chart, you can see it obviously peaked quite a bit up here at about 59 cents, almost 60 cents, down from a low of just 3 cents in March. Okay, March of 2020. So it had come down quite a bit. And I think ultimately it lost some favor with people, because I'm looking at some different metrics, which I'm going to show you, and you can see that it looks like the whales in the know are buying up from the weak hands. And I'll show you some of those stats here in just a bit. But I wanted to give you a little bit of some insight. This is the intro to the THETA network. I'm just going to read it because I could tell you some different stuff, but I want to make sure you understand. So the THETA network is the leading video delivery network powered by blockchain technology. THETA allows users to simultaneously watch video content and earn token rewards for relaying video to other users who are also watching the same content. In the same vein as other sharing economy models, users opt into volunteering their spare bandwidth and computing resources to relay video to other users and earn token rewards for their contributions. Users can contribute to the THETA network on any PC, mobile device, or smart TV. So ultimately, think of this kind of like a Napster, but it's all with video. And instead of just people being able to, leech and share and this and that, they're actually being rewarded. People are going to be rewarded for what they're doing and their contribution to the THETA network. Why am I doing this video, and why am I so excited about doing this interview tomorrow? I'll tell you why. This is just the gist, okay? I'm not getting super deep into this video. I want you guys to do some of your own reading and your own research. Just know I bought in a while ago. I'm going to be working on getting more. And voila, U.S. patent. These guys on September 8th just got a U.S. patent for their technology. Now, let's go. I'm just going to read this abstract, and you're going to get an understanding as to what these guys just got a patent for and what this is going to potentially mean for the rest of the blockchain streaming world. The abstract: methods and systems for delivering data contents among peer nodes in a decentralized data delivery network are disclosed. The network comprises peer-to-peer connections implemented on top of a content delivery network, or CDN, having CDN servers that provide fragments of data files to network nodes. Such a hybrid network comprises viewer nodes, edge cacher nodes, tracker services, and optionally a payment server. A smart tracker provides caching instructions to guide cachers in storing, delivering, and relaying content to viewer nodes. The smart tracker also provides peer lists to viewer nodes by selecting active cacher nodes to provide access to data fragments based on network locations and or geolocations of neighboring nodes and a content data type of the desired data file. A software development kit is provided for integration into existing third-party content viewers so that the functionality of the hybrid network is available to users via existing content viewers. So basically, if you think about it in terms of like old school, like Napster, and some of these, like Pirate Bay, I think a lot of what these guys do is they basically break up, whether it was music or games or applications or whatever, they break them up into little bytes, and then they distribute those bytes to people all over the world. And then if somebody from Cincinnati is trying to download something, well, then they're going to pull from those geolocated bits of information so that they can download it faster. They can access it faster rather than, oh, well, they're pulling this byte from Japan and this byte from Germany and so forth and so on. And so they're looking to keep it's a decentralized kind of peer-to-peer network, but it's ultimately they're looking to geolocate individuals that are watching particular content, and then other people watching that content will be streaming those data blocks. So let's say I'm watching a video and I'm 10 minutes in, and somebody else watches a video and they're only like 3 minutes in, and somebody else is watching it and they're 7 minutes in. Well, it's likely that data that is making up that video is going to start coming from me and then kind of tier down depending on how I've accessed that data, how long I've been watching it, and what I'm currently storing, what I have available on my system, right? So then that gets distributed to other people that are geolocated closer to me so that they're accessing that data quickly. And then I'll be rewarded with TFuel tokens, which I can use to either tip content creators or benefit my own channel. So, and there's a lot more to this, but that's kind of just the gist. And but here's the thing. These guys have a patent for this now, which makes me wonder, and I'll be asking these questions tomorrow in my video or my interview. How do you guys plan to utilize this patent? What about some of these other blockchain streaming service providers that are out there? Will they have to pay a fee, a licensing fee of some sort? And if so, will that licensing fee be charged in THETA tokens, or is it going to be fiat? How is that going to work? Will they just share in the system? Like, how is that going to work? And that's basically one of the questions that I have for tomorrow, among several others. Now, currently, THETA is trading at about 54 cents, okay? And let's get down here to, where is it? All-time high is 58 cents. Its cycle low is 3 cents, almost 4 cents, okay? Big gains. Up 1,225% since its low. And I'm telling you, this is just the tip of the iceberg for THETA, okay? Now, the only thing that sucks, if you're talking about speculative investing only, unless you're a whale and you've got a big pile of cash, 54 cents is pretty expensive, right? You're talking 2 tokens for $1, not even 2 tokens for $1. Sure hope that goes up. Think about it this way, though. They were just awarded this patent in September. They're going to be putting that to use on top of everything else that these guys are doing. Now, these guys have THETA.TV, which is where I'm going to begin streaming here very, very soon. I got my streaming key. I'm just waiting for them to activate everything on my end. And that's one of the reasons also why I posted my TFuel address here in the description of this video, because I want to be able to utilize that to give my channel a boost and start building up some subscribers and some content on THETA when I go live for the first time, which may be tomorrow with this video. I may be multi-streaming to YouTube and THETA and Facebook ultimately at the same time. So we'll see how that works. And then you can see Theta Fuel's at 0.009 cents. And, Theta Fuel's always been relatively inexpensive, so I'm not overly concerned with the price of Theta Fuel, and it's definitely more of a utility. But by owning Theta token, it produces Theta Fuel kind of like a gas, and you need Theta Fuel for any transactions that are happening within their blockchain. And since mainnet went live recently, if you were holding Theta tokens on an ERC20 wallet, you can go to the Theta mainnet viewer, the Explorer, put your Ethereum wallet address in there, and it'll show you how much Theta you have and how much TFuel you have. So I bought almost 8,000 Theta tokens back in 2018 when I did that video, and I've got about 38,000 TFuel sitting on my mainnet wallet, which I can access with like a mnemonic key or password or whatever. And if you go to there's a Theta and TFuel investors permabulls group that I'm actually a member of, and they've been very helpful in that community. What's up, folks? Thanks for your help the last couple nights. And they posted the link for me, and they've been helping me kind of get reestablished and resituated with Theta because it's been a while since I've been into it. So, ultimately, I think that the sky is absolutely the limit for this. Now, the one thing that I'm seeing is if I'm looking at like similar web statistics, this is theta.tv. So this is the streaming site itself, and you're looking at an average number of 389,000 total visits a month, which really is not much at all. So this is still a baby. Okay, this is a baby, and being able to buy Theta tokens even at around 50 cents is very likely going to be a significant steal, especially when Theta starts utilizing their patent and engaging other companies. Because what's going to happen is these guys, if they're going to be trying to take advantage of any kind of blockchain streaming that's even relatively close to what these guys have a patent for, they're going to have to do it through Theta, which is going to drive up the transactional usage of the Theta token. It's going to drive up the value even more, and it's going to get really, really crazy probably pretty soon. And now is a great time for them to have gotten that patent. Now, if we're looking at THETAToken.org, this is August 22 overview. Its category ranks up. Everything's up across the board, but it's still only getting about 115,000 views a month. So nothing spectacular yet. 389,000 is actually pretty good. And you have to also keep in mind that the streaming isn't just open to the general public. You've got to basically request it, and you have to request it on your Twitter and tag them, and then if they like what they think you're going to do, then they might send you a key, or I think you can even buy one for $1,000. I'm not sure how that works, but this isn't like they're not trying to go big, broad, mainstream just yet. Now, to that, I will also say they look like they're trying to attack Twitch more than they're trying to go after YouTube. Okay, so this is theta.tv. This is the main streaming website. Wow. This is the one thing I don't like. Every time I go to the site, it blasts me with like auto-played video, which I do not like. It really shouldn't do that, folks. And I'm going to ask them what they think about, like, why they think that that's a good model. But yeah, I don't like the way it's set up exactly, and it's more like a Twitch feed than anything else. And right now, it's primarily for gamers. And I think that as this continues to take off and get more ground, and ultimately I would like to really see them kind of change this model to be more like YouTube than a Twitch, but that's just my own personal thing. Right now it seems to be all structured towards gamers and gaming and this and that, which obviously there's, if we look at a lot of the streamers on Twitch, I mean, these guys have like, tens of millions of subscribers. So I understand why they're going to go in after that market first. But for real use case, and they basically say, look, if you're a gamer or a cryptocurrency content creator, we will give you a streaming key. And that's all cool. You can get the app on Google Play and the Apple Store, and that's all cool. Everything is cool. But you look at the views, 95 people viewing right now, 103 people viewing right now. And these are all the videos that are being shown right from the homepage. I want to try and help this. I want to try and really put together some really strong content specifically for THETA, because I really, just like Somi, I'm huge into Somi. I love Somi. This is really annoying though. I'm just going to close it. I've showed you. There you go. You can see it. Go check it out for yourself. I would like to see more diverse content being made available. Get music videos on there, guys. Like, get exclusive rights to some big music videos if you can, which I don't think is going to happen. But once. I know I feel like I'm kind of stuttering because I see this platform like, man, you guys could do so much more. But they're also still just getting themselves established, so baby steps. But once this stuff really starts to kick off and the masses start accessing some really good exclusive content from these guys, the numbers are going to go through the roof. And what better time than the next bull market? So you've got some traffic statistics, which are okay, but nothing significant just yet. But if you look at some of these wallet statistics, THETA only has about 27,800 wallet addresses to date. And a lot of whales are holding this. And I've noticed that if I look at some of the... If I look at some of the turnover statistics, it seems like what's being sold by the little hands, it's being bought up by the big guys who get it, and they're holding, and they're not selling. The length of time that the majority of people holding THETA token have been holding has been like 1.5 years, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to find it here. 1.6 years. Average time the tokens are being held, 1.6 years. That's average. So some people have been holding it longer, some people a little less, but the average is over 1.5 years. People are holding this because they know the value and they understand what's coming. I'm definitely looking to accumulate some more. I have not yet. I'm still just getting established, but I'm also just looking forward to my video interview tomorrow. It's going to be live, and if you haven't seen it, you can. I'll show you Twitter. There it is, right there. Oh yeah, there's me showing my neck tattoo. You can't even really see it, but I did get my neck tattoo the other day. My wife loves neck tattoos, and she does a lot of stuff. I mean, since she had our daughter, everything she does to get in great shape and just be her, be a great mom, be a great wife, just everything that she does. And I'm like, you know what, neck tattoos really aren't my thing, but I just know how much she loves them, and every time she sees one, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's like a little kid in the candy store, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll knock one out for you. And so I did get a neck tattoo. I wasn't planning on even talking about that tonight, but anyway, live with Wes Levitt. That's Monday, September 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not a subscriber and you're a THETA fan, you're a part of the THETA community, I suggest you subscribe and like this video, start passing the word around, and let's come back tomorrow at 1 p.m. and hammer some good questions out, because I really think that there's so much to be said about THETA, and I do have a lot of questions before I get in even deeper. But I mean, look at the price, man. I mean, the price has just been on a steady incline for the most part. Market cap has been growing significantly. This is on sentiment.net. I think there's a link to the site in the description below. I'm not honestly 100% sure. Volume isn't too bad. It's pretty good. This is development activity. Development activity, they're obviously always working on this thing. I mean, you can see there's definitely activity going on. Dev activity, entertainment, price against Ethereum, it's starting to rise up against Ethereum. So, I mean, look, I honestly think, without diving too deep just yet into a lot of the market cap calculations and things like that, you're looking at almost $34 million a day in trade volume for this token, just THETA alone. Okay, market cap of $455 billion. Guys, this is really just the tip of the iceberg. $455 billion is, or $1 million, sorry, 455 million with an M. I mean, you know, maybe that was a Freudian slip. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Circulating supply, 870 million THETA tokens out of a total 1 billion tokens. So, look, guys, I think ultimately THETA is going to continue doing well. It's going to continue rising up. And as we get further and further into this bull market, we're going to start seeing a lot of activity. Hopefully you're along for the ride. I know I will be. And make sure when I go live on THETA, hopefully some of you guys are there to support me. Make sure you tip that TFuel. I've never asked for donations. As a matter of fact, I tell everybody, don't tip me, don't donate anything. I don't want anything. But I'll take some TFuel. I definitely want some TFuel for my my THETA channel. So because if I can use that to start growing it and spreading the gospel of crypto, well, then that's what I intend on doing. And of course, THETA is going to be along for that ride as well. So until next time, guys, I will see you tomorrow, which is Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see you then. Until next time, guys, crow your coins, and I'll see you soon.